Good day, everybody. You're once again welcome to our program, Political with the Honorable Maiwa. Yes, thank you very much for staying tuned, and thank you for always subscribing, and thank you for giving your comments every time. I really appreciate what you're doing so very well. So, as you all know that on this program we discuss everything about politics, everything that has to do around with our day-to-day political activities in here. So, today we want to look at Peter Obi as one of the big third great political party right now in Nigeria. Yes, as we all know that Peter Obi, Indigo have really supported Peter Obi to become the president of Nigeria come 2023 election. And even all over the social media at the moment, the youth are all clamoring for so, and we are expecting and we are putting our hands together that since for the fact that the youth are right behind Peter Obi and the Indigo as well are supporting Peter Obi, we become 2023, the power is going to change hand and Peter Obi will emerge as the president of Nigeria. Because so far so good, the youth believe that Peter Obi is the man for the job. And based on response so far so good, everybody has been clamoring for Peter Obi, and with our calculation and every other thing, since for the fact that even when President Buhari he became the president right from social media, so I think the power of social media as well can still bring Peter Obi as our president come 2023. But the reason is that people are already raising up regarding the clamoring for Peter Obi on social media. People are saying that it ought not to be a social media thing alone. Shouting on social media or ranting on social media cannot make Peter Obi the president of Nigeria. The question is that how many of these youth has their PVC? How many have registered for the PVC? And how many are ready to come out during the election day for Peter Obi? And so far so good, based on many responses on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and the likes, anytime at which some people are not supporting Peter Obi, the likes of the Indigo will want to fight with them. Oh, are you not tired of voting for your ancestors? And many people has always been what? Questioning them that you can't campaign for Peter Obi like that. Not everybody will support Peter Obi, or not everybody will really understand that Peter Obi is the man for the job. How are you going to convince people to vote for your candidate? It's not about you raging war or fighting them for the fact that they don't share view with you. How are you able to canvass people for Peter Obi ought to be the question, or ought to be the best thing you ought to have in your mind. Now, let's look at it. Based on the election of on Saturday, we can see that the aspirant of APC emerged as the new governor of Ekiti State. And during our report and during the report and every other thing, we believe many people that really come out to vote in Ekiti State are majorly old people, old men and women. The youth voting at Ekiti yesterday, the turnout was really low. When we are looking at the statistics, almost 80% of the elders came out to vote yesterday, and we can hardly find 20% of the youth coming out to vote. Is it how it's going to play for Peter Obi 2023? These are the questions people has been raising, that please don't let your campaign for Peter Obi or voting for Peter Obi, don't let it be a social media of the thing. Please and please come out in your masses, come out with every of your power to vote for Peter Obi come 2023. If truly the youth really want the change they are clamoring for, it's not about you taking it on social media alone. What is your campaign advising people to come out and vote for Peter Obi? Who is your choice? Now let's look at it again. So far so good. Now Kankaso has been trying to talk with Peter Obi. Maybe they can emerge together and form a great ally, but we have not been able to find the response of Peter Obi regarding that. Both Kwankaso and Peter Obi, they seem to have a great ego on them, but when we look at it, he believes that he has the support of the Indigo to become the president. At the same time, he has the support of the youth. Same goes with Kwankaso. He believes in the Northwest that they are going to vote for him. And same as well, some few youth as well, they are behind Kwankaso. But will it not be wise enough if these two young men decide to form an alliance so that they'll be able to defeat both PDP and APC? Who even agree to form an ally? Who will step down for the other? Who will be the president and who will be the vice president? It's still the question people are asking. But irrespective of how they are able to solve the difference between them, I just believe that since for the fact that both of them are really looking for the change and they really want the youth to get involved in politics or get involved in the government of Nigeria, I believe they ought to set down their differences. And if truly they have the mind of the youth in mind, they ought to be able to look at their differences and be able to reach a consensus who is going to be the president and who is going to be the vice president. So, if all what I've said and I've analyzed, you still have some other things to add to it, please just go to our comment section. Make sure you drop your comments. Make sure you drop every other thing that will drop your prediction, and let's see how we can go about it. But if truly the youth really want the clamor for, I believe the power lies in the youth. And don't let it be social media or the thing alone. Get your PVC and vote for your candidate is what I'm going to drop. And from this side, I, the Honorable Maiwa, am saying peace out.